What's up, everybody? Just three trees on the house. Who was that? Oh, I got you. All right, I got to get over here so I can see the. Let's go see what we got here. What do we got? Let me go to the. I ain't got a whole lot of internet, so I can't do a whole lot. Maybe I can watch the chat. All right. Ain't nobody watching yet.
The principal said school is called off until further notice.
Till further notice. What's up? There are people there. I can see you now. How about that? Let me pop this out so I can get all this stuff. I'm on my laptop in the living room, so y'all gonna have to bear with me while I get all my screens straight and everything. I can't do what I need to do. Here we go. Pull that over there. There we go. Now I can see the chat. And we got Brian Vines, Robbie Mack, Square FPV. What's up? Adam in 3D, Jake from State Farm.
We should come back to Robin's store before it melts.
Trolling for dollars. We'll go get some. Mark L. Baker, Robert Reynolds. How are we? All right. Now, I don't know how the video is going to be or how the audio is going to be. I'm sitting in my recliner. I'm hooked to a 4G Wi-Fi modem out on my porch. It's plugged in outside. What's up, Chris? How are you, buddy? Rodney Lorimore, whatever maker. If y'all did not see my update on Twitter, we just got home. What? 3 o'clock? About 3 o'clock. We had one tree down in the yard, and it was across the swimming pool, which we no longer use. But you know, it's still a massive tree that's going to take some doing to get out of the way. But pretty much, other than limbs, we're good with no power and no internet and that type of stuff. How's the audio and video? I do want to know that. I have no idea, none whatsoever. So y'all tell me how it's going. All right, she can see it over there. Well, get off of there. They ain't got that much internet on that thing. Get off. I'm not kidding. Get off. Or I'll disconnect your phone. Get off. You can come sit with me if you want to. What's up, Llama? Uncle Ron? Actually, you probably can get on because it wasn't hurting me a bit. Playing the game now? All right, cool. Our place is okay. My mom and dad was good. Everybody was good. I mean, really, we yeah, our daughter about 15 miles from us, she's got electricity. We do not. Hopefully in a day or two, I bought $100 worth of gas, which ain't a whole lot. But what's up, Alien 3D? Don, how are you, buddy? Well, I mean, of course we had storm surge, but we're a mile and a half away from the water. It didn't make it this far. What's up, John Hammonds? Scalda? What's that? Yeah, no, yeah, and in St. Mark's, which is about 10 miles east of us, it was 6 feet in the restaurant over there. The lady was standing next to the line. Oh, well, I will tell you that Mexico Beach is about 45 miles to the west of us. And it's gone. Mexico Beach is no more. Port St. Joe, Mexico Beach, East Point, Apalachicola. We're still waiting to hear from friends that live, 30 miles that way. What's up, John Hammonds? But yeah, we're still waiting to hear, and I'm running on the generator, so I'm not running. I've got my AC on, my refrigerators, my dad's refrigerator's running. It won't pull. My generator's not big enough to pull the hot water heater and all at the same time. So, you do what you got to do.
Alien said you look taller in person than on stream. Trolling for dollars, ask about Destin.
Trolling for dollars, ask about Destin.
About Destin.
Oh, Destin. Well, I mean, Destin's the other side of Panama City Beach, but they haven't shown any damage over there. Panama City Beach got ate up pretty bad, but Panama City, which is, if you know anything about it, you got Panama City Beach and then Panama City. Okay. The old part of Panama City is devastated. They had a lot of damage at Panama City Beach. And then you got Tyndall Air Force Base, and then Mexico Beach is where the east side eye wall came ashore. It leveled that. But you got, and what normally doesn't happen really happened with this one. It was 2 miles an hour from being a Category 5 hurricane. It was 155 mile per hour the last update we got, and Category 5 is 157. So, but the barometric pressure was lower than Katrina or any other in recorded history. It was the third largest hurricane to hit the United States, I think, in history, in recorded history. So, how did work survive? Both buildings okay? What?
They're comparing this one to like Andrew,
Yeah. What's up, Fernando? Yeah, we are fine. Everybody here, every one of our families. Yeah, it was a 4+. I mean, 2 miles an hour wind. It's not a 5. You know what I mean? That's fine. It's no big deal. Category doesn't matter. The devastation's bad. But the thing that was really weird about this one is there was no cooler water close to the shore, so it came ashore at full power. It didn't reduce like they thought it was going to. This thing was a Category 2 up until the middle of Georgia. I mean, just south of Atlanta. Well, it's a tropical storm now, but it was a Category 2 hurricane up to the middle of Georgia. So the devastation that we saw on Mexico Beach went right on inland. We saw pictures from some of our friends over in Bluntstown. The high school is leveled, and it's 40 miles from the coast. And the high school's leveled. They have no cell towers. It ripped the cell towers down. Yeah, we at our house we had 75 and 80 mile an hour winds. I can't really share the screen on this. I don't think. Let me see. Screen share. Yeah, I can. Hold on. Let me pull up the picture. I'll show you the picture that I just sent out. I actually should have it downloaded, so I don't have to go. And you can see the tree that's down in my backyard. It's big. It's actually a pretty big one. Three, 4 feet around. We're gonna have to get a tractor in here. It's gonna take. Yeah, my wife said it's gonna take a day or two. She's right. It's gonna take a day or two. But let me see. What's that?
The whole tree didn't fall
over. Yeah, no, the whole tree didn't fall over. It was an oak tree that went up and then split off into 2 main branches. We got one half of it. The other half still standing up out there. And it's still that damn big. It's crazy. I'm going to open this. Okay, you can't really hardly see it, but you can kind of. Let me see if I can. Oh, come on. All right, let's go that way. Nope, not that way. This way. All right, there we go. Now let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, yeah. Now let me try to share the screen and see what we get here. Share screen. Oh, it won't let me application window. So I'm going to share the whole screen, nothing but the screen. Then I'm going to pop right here. You see that tree? My house is right there. You can see my house through the thing here, the tree. But that's the tree, and it's 15 feet from the back of the house. But I'm not. All right. So now you should be able to see me. Okay, cool. Let me pop this back open. So yeah, we missed just a little bit. Well, you have to understand, and that's another thing a lot of people didn't understand. This hurricane had 145 miles an hour, 145 mile an hour winds when it came ashore. That's what they clocked it at Mexico Beach. That's an F3 tornado. So yeah, we're back home. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, Robbie Mack, you're right. I mean, there were probably downbursts, and Well, and another thing about hurricanes is it's not 145-mile-an-hour winds sustained. It's gusts. So as that band comes across, you'll have a gap in between. And as that tree's bent over, and then it'll pop back up and just get hit again with the next one. So it was a live oak. I know. Are you watching the thing? Yeah. So yeah, it was a live oak tree. Yep, we're all good. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and give an update. And I said I wouldn't stream tonight, but I don't know when I'm going to get decent internet back. This will let us, get on Facebook and Twitter, and that's pretty much it. But it's basically 4G service that they cap at 3 meg down and 4 meg up, I think. So, and I'm not getting 4 meg up because I barely have service with the antennas that came with it. So, yeah, it'd be great if I had a fireplace, right? That would be great, whatever maker. But I don't. But we're watching the news of places around Tallahassee and stuff like that. What's that, baby? Yeah, Tallahassee got hit pretty good. My wife, they called her and said no working tomorrow, and so yeah, it's the thing is, there's been what 12 deaths? Isn't that what we saw? 5?
4 in
Oh,
Gadsden.
5 deaths in the.
4 in Gadsden, 1 in Seminole.
Okay.
And the 1 in Seminole was a 12-year-old girl.
Well, I know that I heard one earlier was an 11-year-old boy.
That's one of the ones in Gadsden.
Yeah. So, a couple of kids and, Yeah, it was trolling for dollars. You're right about that. But it was really cool, too, because we got home and I had bought the generator has a 6-gallon gas tank on it. And I bought 3 5-gallon cans full of water. Or full of gas. 3 5-gallon cans full of gas. And they will news says 6 now. 6 now, dead. Ow. And we got home and had a full tank. I filled it up last year during the hurricane, and right after I filled it up, the lights came on. So we have one full tank in there, and it'll run the house for about 12 hours, almost 12 hours on a tank of gas. Now, I wasn't running Daddy's house last year because my daughter and them were living there, and we didn't run those houses. His is running now for his refrigerator. So, yeah, everybody pitches in here too, but there's people. I mean, that tree could lay there and rot, and it wouldn't really bother me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let it, but it could, and it wouldn't bother me a bit. It absolutely hurt. We haven't used that pool in what 6 years? It's been sitting there empty for like 6 years, and the tree fell on it. Okay, it just gives me a reason to actually move it. It was an above ground pool, so. But I do not own a chainsaw, so I'm gonna have to buy a chainsaw, I guess. Hate buying a chainsaw, just cut up one tree. I know, Mike. That's right. New privacy fence. We actually are getting a neighbor. They cleared the lot, the land that has been empty. Said, oh well, I can't even remember anybody ever living there. And somebody bought the lot and cleared it. They're gonna put a mobile home in next to us. So, woo, we have neighbors, actual neighbors. I would, Robbie, but that's a lot of money for nothing. I mean, it really is. That's really a lot of money for nothing. How good is the video? Did you say you still had it on over there? Pull it up. I want to see how good it is. Where's that at? Oh, that's St. Teresa. Yeah. We actually rode up to I am not burning wood gas in my generator. But we actually rode into Crawfordville earlier and walked out. What's up, Joe Paddock? And went to Walmart and we got a couple of rakes. That's not too bad. Got a couple of rakes and some gloves, and we're gonna clean up what's out here. But most of it's smaller limbs, not any real big ones, are they? You didn't see any real big ones, did you? Other than the tree in the backyard? Nothing we can't move anyway. And absolutely zero on top of the house, which is awesome because that oak tree's right there. And it's a big one. But anyway, guys, I mean, that's really all I got on here for. I'm going to get back to watching some news. And tomorrow morning, it's supposed to be like, what, 50? In between 50 and 60 in the morning. What's up, Xander? Between 50 and 60 in the morning. And I'm going to get out and move some limbs and stuff while it's cool like that. So, of me outside working? All right. My wife said she'll make sure she takes pictures of me outside doing something. But I do want to say thank you to everybody who sent me messages, tweets, Facebook, all that stuff while we were gone. I want to thank Alien 3D and Daniel for the meetup last night, and Caleb. Thank everybody. What's up, Carl? How are you, buddy? Want to thank everybody for that and for all the well wishes and stuff like that. Thank Glenn for offering to let us stay at his house. I'm good, Paul. Thanks, buddy. I did want to thank everybody for that. That was awesome. I appreciate it. No GoPro helmet cam cleanup. What's wrong with you? No, Ron. Spanish moss has nothing to do with live oaks coming down. The reason live oaks snap off, or actually the reason they fall over, is because their root systems aren't very deep because they don't need to be. They don't need to go down to get water. But one of the main things that we have here is most of the limbs on the oak trees around here are bigger around than me and Regina put together. That's the size of the limbs. And they're just so heavy that sometimes they just snap off without any wind, but when the wind blows, it just snaps them off. No, not really. It's so light and it's so porous. I mean, it's not like it's I don't know. It's kind of like pine needles. It's not, it's not very thick. So I guess if you caked enough of it together, it could make a sail. And you too, Josh. I enjoyed it. Yeah, and that's one positive thing about where my house is at. We are actually on top of the hill, so they have to have a tap root here in order to get water. The one that fell down in the backyard actually split the tree in two. The root ball is still intact on the other half of the tree. Matter of fact, pretty much every tree we've seen has been snapped off. I don't think I've seen any that pulled the root balls up. We rode down past the house I grew up in, and the oak tree that I buried marbles in as a kid, it snapped off above the ground. I hear you, Josh. You get her number, buddy.
Somebody said I just called Flat Top, and they said they are advised to tell customers it may be a week or longer before power is restored.
Somebody said they just called the power company and said it could be a week or longer before power's back on. Well, that sucks. That's expensive gas, boy. Woo. At $2.89 a gallon. Woo-hoo. I lost my marbles. That's where they went. I buried them when I was younger. There was actually a little hole like at the bottom of the tree where there was a wound on the tree or something. So I had stuck them in there, and then I forgot about them and left them there. So they were there, and they've been there forever. They're probably still there. They're made of glass, so I doubt they 305. Yeah, it's 289 here. I do, Joe Paddock. Why don't you come install one for me? The Hurricane said no more 3D printing. You're right about that, Xander. Well, Josh, the thing is, we've got. Oh, is that Lee's? Who's that?
Stevens.
I can't read it.
It says Stevens.
Oh, that's her mom and daddy. It just did miss it too, didn't it? Man. Not really. Looting? Man, do you know where we live? People get shot for looting around here, buddy. Brian Vine said he's going to mail us some gas.
All right.
I am a natural gas generator. You're right. I do generate some natural gas. But no, I actually, I looked at a whole house generator. And, it would have came in handy to the last 3 years. Because we've had storms here that have knocked the power out every year for the last 3 years. But from 2006, when Dennis came through, until 3 years ago, okay, so 2005 to 2015, we didn't have anything. 16, whatever.
16, 17, 18.
Whatever. One of the years. We didn't have anything. So, what's up, Hulk? All right, brother. We'll see you later, Brian. So, that, it is what it is. Later, Xander. I'm fixing to go too, guys. We'll get up, fix something to eat, and
Here's Oyster Bay.
I need to go find the stove.
Here's Oyster Bay, Mary Catherine.
I know, right, John Mack? Yeah, they had some surge over there too.
Mary Catherine.
Yeah.
So it's legit, Oh wow.
A not safe for work mount. What is that? Just a house in Oyster Bay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tore down.
I see it. Yeah, I got to go check the camping stove. I got a Coleman 2-burner stove because my generator won't pull my stove because we have an electric stove. I'm sitting in my trailer.
Yeah. Rick Scott, I closed state offices on Friday for the 14 counties. And thank God, no work tomorrow for me.
Right.
Thank you, Jesus.
Well, I will say that the generator we have, it's a 10 kilowatt generator. It's portable. That's the peak. I think it's 95 or 9,000 running watts. But I bought it for our hunting camp 5 years ago, 6 years ago. 6 years ago. It was $999, and we used it for 2 years at the hunting camp, right? Then 3 years ago we had the hurricane. What was it, Irma? Hermine was 3 years ago.
16, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
16. Last year was Irma.
Last year was Irma, and then this. Anyway, in 16 we had to go get it because Hermine came through and knocked power out. So we went and got it, and we hooked it up to the power pole, so it'll run the entire house, which was fantastic. So then we used it that year, and then we used it last year when Irma came through and knocked the power out. We used it, and now this year with Michael, we're using it again. And it has not missed a beat. Not one. When you hit the key, it cranks up. It's good to go. They're showing on the CBS Evening News, they're showing damage. Some of that's from Panama City. That's East Point right there. Yeah, I knew that was East Point. I know that Oyster House. Here's half a house. And I mean half a house. I am back home, Hawk. I'm in my recliner. I'm sitting in my living room. So our house is fine. So we're good. We have just got to get power back and get internet back and all that stuff. We have no internet. I'm using the cell modem that I purchased. Yeah, and this thing's only, it's only putting up 945 kilobits. So they said, Hawk said hello.
Hey, Hawk.
Say it louder.
Hey, Hawk. I'm not showing my face.
She's sitting over on the couch.
Working. No. The roads are one lane most of the way from Blunt Sound to Weewah.
I can imagine.
That's not gonna be long.
Dang. Yeah, Llama, you about right. You are just about right. I just wish I need to get a better antenna for it, and I'm gonna have to wait and get one that's about it's about $190, so I can put it up on a pole and run it inside. Yeah, not powerless by no means. Later, John Hammonds. A nice soft image on my face. Woo! Lost audio. I don't know how. I'm on my laptop. It's built-in audio. Oh, that was you. I got you. I got you. All right, master volume. Let's turn that up. All righty. Google Chrome. Can you hear me now? That probably should be louder. It is louder. How about that? All right. Basement on Sunday. Yeah, I believe it's Glenn's turn for Basement on Sunday. Not 100% sure. Oh, that's the ice machine. Who?
Sarah's house.
I don't want to go to Sarah's house. Did they fix it for us? Well, if she fixed us supper, we'll ride over there and eat. All right, I got to go. My daughter just called and said there's hamburger, steak, filled peas, and mashed potatoes. I didn't want to ride over there, but we will. So we're going to go eat.
They're going to be cooking in about an hour. Y'all coming?
Going to be cooking not in an hour, babe. 7:30. Do you want to?
It don't matter.
Ask her if she wants to. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to try my best to see you Saturday morning. Okay? Thank y'all for all your well wishes and thoughts and prayers. I appreciate it. And we'll see you Saturday morning for morning coffee. Don't be late.